Hey, this is Tommy Lynch, your gold gladiator and millionaire by choice. Okay, I say millionaire by choice because that's what it is. Because the name of this stream is just simply you need a residual income to make it. Now, you might say, what do you mean by residual income? Let me just share something with you. This comes from a billionaire man that's worth $85 billion. And some of you might already know about him. His name is Warren Buffett. This guy owns so much stuff. Berkshire Hathaway, if you ever heard of it. But Warren Buffett, the $85 billion man, Warren Buffett said that if you hadn't figured out a way to make money in your sleep, then you're going to work until you die. Let me just tell you that again. Warren Buffett, his net worth is $85 billion. Last I checked the internet. He said that if you hadn't figured out a way to earn money in your sleep, then you're going to work until you die. Now, let me just give you let me give you a definition of what residual income is. Residual income is that part of the income that is remaining after the greater part or quantity is done. The part of the money, the income, the earning that is left over after the greater part or the quantity is done. Let me give you let me break it down a little bit further for you. I used to work for another networking company, and I'll keep the name a secret for it right now. I used to work for a networking company, and any networking company is the same. For instance, like um, a a insurance company would be the same, but I work for a networking company, and of course, you made an upfront income when you move a membership or move a product or whatever. But as long as that business stays on the books after a year or 2 years or however their income structure is set up, you receive what's called a residual income, which means as long as that person keeps the service or continues to buy the product, then you continue to get a residual income. Well, I started a networking business back in 1994, and I worked that business roughly up until about 2005. So that's a little bit over what, 10, 15, 16 years or whatever it is, but over 10 years. And now I never since 2005 I hadn't passed out a business card, hadn't made a phone call on it, hadn't sent out a text, tweeted about it, emailed about it, hadn't got on Facebook about it, but I continue to receive a paycheck, a residual income from the work that's already done. So that's where that remaining after the greater part or quantity is done or is finished, which means you did the work earlier, and now the bigger part that is gone now, only thing is left is the residual, the part of the money that you earn, that you work for, and based on the income structure, then you receive an income, a residual income based on that work that you did. If I had done more work, I would receive more residual income. If I had done less work, it'd be less residual income. But that is an example of getting an income in your sleep. Okay. I don't go out and do anything for it every day. I don't tweet about it. I don't write about it. I don't email about it. I don't text about it. I don't get on Facebook about it. I don't Snapchat about it. I don't do anything about it. Just by like clockwork, a check comes. It's called residual income, and I hadn't done anything for that. I hadn't done anything else for that money. Now, some synonyms of what residual income might be maybe words like continuing. Okay, it keeps on going, lasting, it keeps on going, enduring and lingering, which means it's going to be lingering around until it runs out or I die out, but it's still going to go. And the cool thing about a residual income is, guess what? A residual income is willable, which means that in my will, I can put in there whatever that business is or whatever that income is coming from this particular company. I can will it to my mom or to my brother or to my wife or to my little girl. Now, I heard somebody else say that if you got residual bills, why not have residual income? Bills never stop. Bills are continuing, lasting, enduring, lingering, and what and so why not have a residual income? Because your bill's not going to go anywhere. Why not have an income to match. Now, if you really understood what residual income was really about, first of all, if once I said residual, you wouldn't be able to sit still. You'd be moving all around your seat, and I'm pointing at you. No disrespect, but I'm pointing at you. But if you really understood what residual income was all about, guess what? You'd run through a wall. You wouldn't be able to sit still in your chair because you'd be like, yeah, Tom, I know what that residual income is all about. Okay. The key to financial stability and success is a residual income. See, what a lot of people do is that they desire to have a big income, but what people end up doing, uh, they end up producing a paycheck mentality. See, a paycheck mentality just states that you want to work and get paid, work and then get paid, work and get it paid. Now, there's nothing wrong with working and getting paid. Okay, I've worked and got paid. My wife works and got paid. All my family members work and got paid. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're in a situation like that, you have to do what you have to do. But in a business that has a residual income set up, yeah, you work and get paid, but you want sometimes you want to not do any work and get paid, not doing the work and get paid because you did the work already, and now you're just getting paid, getting paid, getting paid because you've already done the work. Okay, that's how residual income works. That's why I said that if you really knew what residual income was all about, you'd run through a brick wall to get it. Now, let me give a good example of what a residual income is, and this is going to be a pretty short stream, so I'm just going to go and break it off to you. Now, a lot of us are familiar with Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson, he is an entertainer, obviously. He's been around for quite some time. Now, Michael Jackson passed away in 2009. Okay, now in 2009, Michael Jackson passed away. But here's the deal: Michael Jackson has earned over his estate has earned over $200 million since then. Now I don't know what it was. This statistic was like back in like maybe 15 and 16. I know this is just 2 years later, but over the period of time, his estate has earned over $200 million. Now, if his estate earned like as it says here in October, between October 2016 and October 2017, his estate earned $75 million. Let me back up a minute. So he passed away in 2009, but we're talking about income he earned in 2016 and 17 for a year between 2016 and 2017 in October. That's 7 years after he's dead. What 8 years after he's gone. That is what you call a residual income. Now, let me just put it in perspective for you. What if, just what if, when you pass away, God knows we all got to go someday. What if, when you passed away, your family began to earn $100,000 a month, $500,000 a year, $1 million a year residual income after you're gone? Forever. Forever. Okay. What if before you died, you was earning a $50,000 or $60,000 a month in residual income for the work you've already done, and then your family ends up taking in another $1 million a year, $2 million a year for work that you did that they didn't do. Your wife, your significant other, your husband, your grandchildren, great grandchildren, your children, your son, your daughters, your brothers, your sisters, and your estate's earning 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, $5 million a year residual income that they didn't work for, that you work for. Wow, residual income. And I'll close with this. If you hadn't figured out a way to make a residual income in your sleep, if you had figured out a way to get paid in your sleep, then you're gonna work until you die. Tommy Lynch, North Carolina, your gold gladiator and millionaire by choice. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.